Welcome to part 2 of our parent self-care video series. I'm Nick Balle and I'm a school social worker at Cincinnati Public Schools. In our last video, I talked to you about 4 in-the-moment self-care techniques: deep breathing, self-compassion, finger holds, and mindfulness. In this video, we'll cover more long-term techniques for parent self-care and the importance of stopping at rest areas. Our hashtag for parent self-care is Stop2Rest. A resilient parent is able to be strong, recover quickly in difficult conditions. That's why it is important for you to take care of yourself so you can recover from the potholes along this road you're traveling. It is crucial to remember that you are incredibly valuable and the most important person in your child's life. When you're strong, it makes it easier for your children to be strong. But being strong doesn't mean that you have to be perfect or a superhero all the time. Let's take a look at a few tips that will help you increase your strength. First, you need to recognize your value. You all have strengths, skills, and supports to bring to your family. But the way that you support and lead your family may look different from the way that other parents support and lead their families. If you're not doing arts and crafts with your kids like some parents are, that's okay. And if you're not the perfect homeschool teacher, that's okay too. What is important is that you use the strengths that you do have and recognize your presence and abilities matter. Next, acknowledge your feelings. We are all experiencing a lot of emotions right now, and these feelings are normal, and it's okay to feel them. What's important is that you express and manage your feelings in healthy ways, like we talked about in part 1. Be flexible. It can be frustrating and difficult to make plans when things are constantly changing. Take a moment to give yourself some grace to remember what's most important in life, and then come up with a new plan that adjusts to the situation at hand. It's okay. Plan for what you can do. Even when situations feel out of our control, there are often still things that you can control, like how you respond to situations or how you show support to one another. Be kind to yourself. There are times when we are all not the best parent that we would like to be. Sometimes it's best to simply apologize, forgive ourselves, and to try again next time. Lastly, remember that it is okay to ask for help. To review what we talked about earlier in hashtag okay to ask, we all need help from time to time. It takes courage to put yourself out there and ask others for things that you need. How we talk to ourselves matters. Pay attention to whether the words you're saying, either out loud or in your head, are more positive or negative. Positive affirmations are the key to staying hopeful. Repeating phrases to ourselves like, "We will make it work," or "We can do this," can help us to stay positive. Speak it into existence. There are many different types of self-care you can embrace and develop into your own personal plan for the long term. Let's look at 4 important types of self-care to include when making your plan: social, physical, intellectual, and emotional. Social self-care is based on feeling connected to others through communication. Research tells us 7% of communication is accomplished through our words, including emails and text messages. 38% is voice, and a staggering 55% is body language and visuals. For people with mental health vulnerabilities, and even for those with extroverted personalities, the lack of face time can be extremely challenging. Using technology can help to bridge this gap. Be mindful of opportunities to integrate video into conversations, considering using the video function of Skype or FaceTime. This could really brighten your day. Physical activity is another long-term self-care strategy. Doing something physical like taking a walk, working out, doing yoga, or playing ball with your kids releases endorphins and can make you feel better very quickly. Intellectual self-care transports you somewhere else and gives you a well-deserved break. Reading a book, doing a puzzle, taking a free class online, or even learning a new language are all examples of intellectual self-care that can help make you feel better. When you practice emotional self-care, you enjoy your own company and are comfortable in your own skin. Develop emotional self-care by using positive affirmations, self-compassion, and gratitude. Focus on what is positive by beginning and ending every day, reminding yourself of what you are thankful for. Emotional self-care means you'll learn how to be your own best friend. Hopefully, you are now better able to read the signs that say take a break and rest. You have some techniques you can use for a quick relief from stress and anxiety, and other ways to build long-term resilience. Remember, #Stop2Rest is our hashtag for parent self-care, and another hashtag to remember is CPS United. We are all united in the CPS family. Once again, I wanted to give a shout out to the Mayerson Center for Safe and Healthy Children, Cincinnati Children's Hospital, and Joining Forces for Children for providing content for this parent support series. Next in our series, we will look at navigating through your child's emotions in times of stress. We'll provide help to understand and respond to the emotional roller coaster you may observe with your kids during this time. In the meantime, stay healthy and be safe.